Everyone predicted Arsenal to collapse. Everyone predicted Arsenal to collapse after the Champions League exit and the loss against Aston Villa. They bounced back. Very controlled game against Wolves away from home. Yes, Wolves were depleted, but the title race is still alive. Arsenal are doing their job. They won the game away from home, 2-0. Trossard and Odegaard scored. Very controlled, to be honest. Very, very controlled, especially in the second half. After they led in the last minute of the first half, very controlled by Arsenal. They did their job. A lot of people wanted them to collapse. A lot of people said, yeah, they're going to collapse. This is where we see Arsenal's downfall. 5 games left. Arsenal are top of the Premier League, as you can see right here. Yes, City and Liverpool with a game in hand. Manchester City are 1 point behind. They won today against the Chelsea in the cup. But Arsenal are doing their job. They play Chelsea the next game. And to be honest, they are expected to win that game. They need to win that game to put a 4-point gap between them and Manchester City before Manchester City kick a ball on Thursday against Brighton away. Arsenal can be 4 points ahead. This is what Arsenal need to do to stay in the race, to still have hope, because the dream isn't dead yet. A lot of people are saying City will win every game until now, until the end of the season. If they win that, so be it. They did their job. At least Arsenal will win the games that they have left. The dream is still alive, in my opinion, still for them. There are going to be twists and turns in this title race. We don't know what is going to happen. A lot of people, yes, Man City are this, Man City are that. We saw them against Chelsea today. They look tired. I don't know how they're going to look on Thursday against Brighton. But Arsenal today did their job. For the game today, kind of Arsenal started the game slow. And before I go on into the game and I kind of analyze the game with you and tell you what I saw wrong, what I saw right from Arsenal, I want you first to hit that like button for me, like this video, and subscribe to Footy Judge Mo if this is your first time in my humble channel. Like the video, it helps the algorithms massively. Subscribe to the channel if you are new here, and if you're yet to do so. And going to the game, in my opinion, I actually was watching the game, and the first thing I saw, Bukayo Saka needs a break. Mikel Arteta, the kid needs a break. He looks tired. He looks mentally not in it. He needs a break. Take him off the starting lineup. You could have played Jesus as a right wing. He did that for Manchester City. Stop forcing, stop putting Bukayo Saka in the lineup. It's not only that he plays Bukayo Saka in the starting lineup. Everything for Arsenal is going through the right side. Everyone is looking for Saka, for Odegaard on the right side. Lift the pressure off the kid's shoulder. Someone needs to tell Mikel Arteta, you really need to lift the pressure off the kid's shoulder. He is burning. And it's very obvious. 22 years old, you're going to burn the kid out. Stop playing him. Have other options. Have other options. You play Jesus, you play Trossard. Start something else. Put Trossard up top. Do something else. You don't have to play, because he's not, I'm going to say it. He isn't producing at the moment. I'm not sure why he can't see it. He isn't producing. He makes the kid look bad. He makes the team look tired, right? And he's burning the kid out. Take him out. Take him out of the starting lineup. He played the game against Bayern Munich away at the Allianz. Saturday, you're starting him. And it's not only that you're starting him, everything is going through him. Stop that. Stop it. Second is Arsenal, in my opinion, this game, they were in control, but offensively, they weren't, like, they were a little bit lethargic. They were a little bit, yeah, apart from the chance that in the beginning of the game that was created for Kai Havertz, I thought Arsenal were a little bit slow. And of course, people want to say, oh, they were slow, they were boring and this and that. But you have to understand that this team is coming from 2 defeats. Aston Villa and and Bayern Munich. And it takes a toll on your mind, especially when everyone was putting pressure on them to win against Bayern Munich away at the Allianz. Well, at the end, they get the job done, and it's a good sign for them. It's only 5 games left. So, to be honest with you, at this time of the Premier League, of your league, it doesn't matter which team it is, just get the job done. And they got the job done. Clean sheet and 2 goals, one by Odegaard, one by Trossard, towards the end of each half. So the job is done. That's what matters. You need to keep this up. Now, you don't have a lot of time, and I thought it was better if he rested some of the players today, right? Some of the players, like the Bukayo Sakas, maybe could have been rested today. You could have started Thomas Partey instead of Declan Rice, because Declan Rice still looked a little bit tired, because you have a tougher game midweek Tuesday, just 3 games from now, against Chelsea. You could have rested some, and it showed. It showed on the players that they are mentally, physically, they are tired, some of them, and it showed. And Mikel Arteta, that's on him for not using more players. Like, come on, give Declan Rice a break, give Bukayo Saka a break. You know what I mean? Why is Odegaard on the pitch until the last minute? You have other players on, so just do it, you know? Just make subs. Like, use your bench, bro. Use your bench. You have to trust them at this time. You don't want the players to be injured, especially he doesn't care about the Euros, of course, but he has to understand that this is the team that will be used next year. These players are going to play in the Euros. Some of them, the Declan Rice is going to be playing for England in the Euros. You know what I mean? Like, he needs to use his squad better, in my opinion. As for the tactical things, he did something a little bit different today, which is everyone was exchanging position, especially in the midfield. We saw Declan Rice high in the pitch. We saw Kai Havertz exchanging positions with Gabriel Jesus. Gabriel Jesus would drop deep. Kai Havertz would be the striker, would be the forward, and vice versa. Very good from Mikel Arteta. Very good, to be honest, in terms of, like, they created a little bit of spaces, but they couldn't use the ball well in the final third. Even the goal was a little bit lucky. It was a shot by Trossard that I didn't expect to go in. He was lucky that it went in. He sliced it and it went to the post and it went inside. I didn't think, well, that goal, you can say it's deserved, it's not deserved. At the end, a goal is a goal. They got the ball inside the 18, inside the 18-yard box. For Wolves, who defended very well. But just the final thing is that Arsenal need to keep it up. Arsenal need to keep this up. It doesn't matter how you win the games. Just do your job. Make the pressure. Keep the pressure on City, on Liverpool, who I'm not sure if Liverpool are actually in it at the current moment for some reason. I think mentally they're out of it. But Arsenal need to put the pressure, to keep the pressure on Manchester City. You never know. You never know if there is a slip. Make sure to like the video, subscribe if you're new to the channel, and we'll see you guys later.